And then the scene on the left side, choose the phone only.
Oh no.
Yeah, again.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah. Hello everyone. Welcome to our channel. This is Weifeng. I'm the microsurgery teacher at the University of Wisconsin, Madison. And today, our fellow Dean comes to
Hi, everyone.
practice. Yeah. So our goal is train Dean as an instructor and helping to teach course in university and also in the overseas micro course. So Dean has been working hard. So always it's the second time I teach him, but he has been practiced a lot. Okay, yeah, that's great.
Absolutely. Cut.
Yeah. So today our goal is to go over the airborne. I know you learn the airborne mostly by watching the video, and today I want you to understand how we taught this method in here, and then we see if we can make a paper, see a viewpoint paper or something.
Yeah.
Requires for some education paper, and then make it as a method and publish. Share with our friends and our readers.
That's very good.
Yeah, very good.
So leave space in between them should be like a third of the
Yeah.
best diameter.
Yeah. So the best feature is that you can pick up like this. Although it's really that's soft. And so you can bring it in there. It's amazing.
Use the suture here.
Yeah.
9, 10. So 0. We're doing 0 already.
Oh, yeah, let me show you the deck. So, like when we, now I want to talk about the view direction and also the PS method.
Okay.
So, see, when the needle perpendicular to the needle holder, that's the most stable way.
Yeah.
But only when the vessel is lying in this direction, it's line up with the needle, right? But most of the time, the needle, you're holding the needle, but the vessel is lying just just in front of us, like arrow glass. If we still holding the needle in this way, that's not what convenient. Think about it in and out, it ends up like that.
Yeah.
Or when we use the entry line, and then we have to adjust to line up the exit line, which is very hard because the needle already in the vessel, it's very, very high risk in this part. So it's very feel not comfortable in doing that. So the best way is to record the needle. Line up is the vessel.
Yeah.
So you see, I pivot the needle a little bit, and also I bring my hand to the center a little bit to compensate the direction. So I don't need to. The goal is to line up the vessel
With the needle.
with the needle. A needle with the vessel. And the second thing is to the needle direction. That's second thing about that is the needle tip. Right? We want to hold the needle tip horizontal to the surface.
Okay.
Instead of like the holding too close to the tip, holding down. That's not good, right? They always If you hold it too close to the tail, that's also not good because we need to turn a lot to do the pierce.
Yeah.
That's not good. So most of the time in the regular method, holding the needle straightforward, via is the axis of the vessel, and horizontal to the surface. That's very important to make the stitch easy. And our method of the stitching is just move forward. All we need to do is move forward.
Yeah.
Our goal is to minimum, like for the ivy, doing the general stitching, turn our wrist like doing that.
Yeah.
And then we come up with on the exit ivy to have the needle and try to do that motion.
Sure.
But that's really hard under the microscope. It's very more comfortable doing that with under the microscope. So at the beginning, I use this method, translate from the general practice. And then ends up and the needle again and again.
Yeah.
And slowly I getting better. I never bend the needle anymore. But I don't know what has been changed in my hand. So until I teach, and then I see what is the rest at the beginning they do, and then comparing to what I am doing. So actually, slowly, I use more of my left hand to help to helping to minimize my manipulation my right hand need to do.
Yeah.
So I feel easier and feeling better, and doing the stitching looks nice, see, easy. So remember, move forward. Yeah. So all we need to do our left hand and right hand just move forward. So see, elevate, then I press down, and then we create a difference vertically from the edge to here.
Yeah. So that's where you create your
Yeah. And on this side, try not to catch that way, because when we sing and catch, mostly we catch the it's a very high risk. So when we're doing that, you see the needle tip, keeping the needle tip in the air. Yeah, and then pick up the front wall and put it on the tip. Now we 100% sure. So there's only one, yeah, only the front wall on the tip. Now and then press. And then the same thing, the press the pistol down. Then all we need to do is just move forward. This one is press down is instead of push towards the vessel. If we push towards the vessel, think about if the vessel is thin, the vessel was thin, and then this tip is like 0.15. So 0.5 punch and make a hole in the vessel. So you just press down and then use that small under pressure to make the needle come out. So all we need to do just move forward. Okay, and then the same thing after that, we will go on. Very good job. And then go back to the 12 o'clock the 6 o'clock is 2 stitch. It's hard because it's on the lateral side. It's very hard to pierce like that.
Yeah.
So that will be not directly pierce in here. See what I do is I use the needle, grab on the location, and then we bring it a little bit. That's why I really so bring it to the. You want to go into the gap.
Yeah.
Between the arm.
Yeah.
That's very easy to pierce the vessel instead of like piercing here with the heat on the forceps. So actually we move a little bit and then come in. And don't open very big. Just control your open just enough for the needle to pass through. That can provide very good support. The open very big, it's hard. Right when we try to come into the vessel, it presses it down too much.
So if you take it first, you take this in 2.
Yeah, usually at the beginning, I would like to take it in 2, especially when there's a gap.
Yeah.
Like at the beginning, the vessel there's a gap for the first and second stage. And for here, so at the beginning, we would like to point the needle away from us and try to pierce to there.
Yeah.
It's good, but we need to use our hand without need to still hide our hand almost the limit. But actually, when you're getting better, we use this method. We just still holding the needle straight. We use our left hand. So I can just push here a little bit. And see,
Yeah,
just use one arm first. And then
it's like providing a little bit of counter tension. So
that's just very minimum movement from the right hand, and then you can make it really easy from the right hand. Okay, so that's the, and in this side, the same thing, but this is the median side. You go here, and this is the level of stone, push in and then raise it a little bit. And here, same thing. Pulling, by this pulling, we can find the median spot very well, very easy. So it's coming in there. My arm push it a little bit. Yeah, so like this, usually we have take 2 steps for the first and second stage. Yeah. So I try.
want to have it lined up. Do you manipulate the vessel at all? Do you kind of like rotate this kind of towards you to see that lateral side?
For the first step, yes,
Or so
so it's not, this method is not so hard.
no.
I think a lot of research, very different procedure, like this one is a little bit longer like that. So you have more step or more freedom to. When we cutting, you can use support.
Yeah.
Drink too much coffee in the morning or have a good rest.
I learned
before
that this,
microsurgery.
I learned that this morning. Steam chip.
And you stabilize your hand, you won't scare the teacher.
You want to skip? Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
It's the most important part.
Yeah, I just have 60 and cut this.
Can I do open loop on the top here?
It's fine. Yeah, open loop is one of the use. At least I open loop the last two. Let me show you how to pull the suture out.
Yep.
And the one method is you use the left hand to pull it out. If you use our right hand to pull it out, you didn't pass the suture to the other hand, we use the needle holder to pull it out.
Yeah.
So in that situation, we see put the forceps here. The goal is to making
It's
this
straight.
one straight. So
Yeah.
I put it here, and then the suture will go this way. If I put it here,
It still
it
goes up.
still goes up. So I put it next here, so making it as a whole.
Yeah.
This one.
Let's see.
I just focus on the short end and now it's with the lens and then the stuff. Try one of them. Yeah, try perfect. So you can use your right hand and you can use the left hand, but pay attention to make the suture pass
Right.
through the vessel wall straight. Yeah.
I like that method of just thinking about, pushing the needle
Mm.
and you manipulate the vessel.
That's a really top secret. When you're getting better, but you don't know what is making you better. This method making a lot of student or resident staff practice, they don't have too much struggle in stitching. When I teach the guys, I just see myself like 20 years ago.
It's hard to believe.
And that's crazy that, yeah, this is 2.5 episode, please.
Just the needle. Do you leave the needle like this ever?
Most of the time, I
Finish it.
pull a needle out, but there's an advantage in some situations with keep the needle in there. It's like, have you read that paper? One of my friends, he published a paper, leaving the needle there is like using it as a spring, kind of, because the curvature of the needle here, having the vessel even.
Oh, really?
One of my friends, he published a paper.
I have not heard that. And today I learned earlier to leave the tails long so that you can manipulate the vessel as you go. So if we left this tail you'd have like an attachment point like this.
Yeah.
Is that something you do or?
Yeah, usually I will leave it a bit long so I can help even for the assistant to helping, making it easier for us.
Sometimes they get a little bit lost with all the groups here.
Yeah. So usually I won't make small group. I maximum I make 3 group.
Yeah.
Yeah, because for sometimes it's like if he is bad, it's really hard to organize the system. So overload is the advantage is you want to be more efficient. But too many group actually you slow down.
Yeah, to focus on.
You have to untangle here and there. So usually overload. Three in a big vessel, small vessel, use smaller suture. I only open the last person. Because the purpose is to keep the vessel way open to see the movement. Uh, so then we keep them back.
So should I finish out this 4th stitch?
Yeah.
So typically you would do 0 per vessel that's like 2.5 millimeters. 0, 180.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So I'm focusing on trying to keep that release so the tail doesn't spring back. I find that the tail has a natural tendency to kind of
Fly away.
fly away.
Yes.
Would you add one more here?
No, I think it's good.
Flip it? What's the proper way to flip this?
Oh, that's not almost.
It's not much to that.
Just don't
I'll grab the vessel. Flip it.
grab the vessel. Use defense grab the vessel, but that's avoid the damage. That avoid the tension. Avoid stretch the vessel.
So when you get to the backside here and you evaluate, you kind of take a look and say, okay, I have it back walled.
Yeah, that's very straightforward. We see no problem.
So if this is down like this, that means you back walled and you
Yeah.
just go back and undo those stitches.
Yeah, absolutely. Any back wall will come the vessel. Like when there's a strip, do you know a strip test? Like this way, like you strip it and then go and have. Do you know that test?
I've seen it, yeah.
Yeah, so that test for backward stitching, it didn't, it cannot, it cannot by test just by backward. This method is only cannot test the and the smooth is totally cropped. Like sometimes when you see the vessel is like this side should be really long, rounded, but it's a little bit bending here.
Yeah.
But you do the strip test, now you empty the pistol and then the let go, the proximal fill out.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean it doesn't mean there's no backward stitching, because at the beginning the backward stitching, the steel brass can fall through.
So the strip test, is it a good
strip test is a good reps, good for the thrombosis, complete thrombosis.
Oh, okay.
And you need to combine the strip test and also by observing if the vessel get inflamed completely running. If you see that something I didn't fully like possibly like that here, it may catch partially of the advantage in the theater inside. So that you need to redo it. Once you need to find out which suture. Don't guess.
Yes, yeah.
But don't kind of take it for granted. Oh, it's fine. It should be good. Just the blood test. The test until the blood can flow through. It won't work.
So for a back wall, you can assess it when you flip to the back side,
Yeah,
but you can't tell with the strip test.
When it's wide open, you can look in the front one and you can see that one. Right, how short we should cut the suture? The standard is not beyond this space.
Yeah.
I cut it here. That means it will interfere your next stage.
Yeah.
So the standard also we should cut is only beyond the space of the next. Yeah, catch the tip. Remember to catch the tip.
Oh.
That the problem is we create by ourselves. Oh, this didn't change to the camera. I should still
It's been us talking.
still yeah, still two of us on the street.
That's fine. So I see you to get it pretty close in front of you.
Yeah.
This one always seems to spring back.
So miles.
Tail too long.
So you hold this one a little bit longer. The long and a little bit longer. That's the point. You have the most freedom to move around the right hand. Hold this one a little bit longer. And actually, so I want to write out this method because I write a paper about in the book chapter about this airborne method. There's still old style ways like making a vertical and then momentum briefly release the suture and grab it under something. So think about that. Our method, like what I'm narrating, try to come up an idea to make coverage. Like the method is maybe like forward method or something.
Sure.
Over and the method. That's the forward to help you understand where we should go, placement.
Yeah.
I go this is under, so we got under. Then here's some small detail we can emphasize. When we go under, the suture is resting on the this stop. See? This is the suture and instrument. Here there's a Y angle.
Yeah. So
So we call it here. Then here we don't grab like it here. There's a dynamic example is like then we rest on the erasing and then until we see the tip. So this can prevent us to just grab here and then higher. And the more details we can tell them grab from the outside in. See? Original paper is when it's not coming from the outside in. Catch it like that. So you can see it's a dynamic that's not a can be just holding the suture in that way. Right, again, this one is under. And sometimes there are two under in a row. See, one under,
Yeah.
It's go under the short end. The second under is go under the needle holder. Yeah, that's it.
Let me see if I can get it in that
Yeah,
area.
and then another is over or above. And what do you think is better? I mean,
Under, over.
okay, now this is over. Then we go over the short end. We pull towards us, and then our short end is controlled by this triangle. See, controlled by speed. Yeah, first down, we catch it.
I get used.
Yeah, so it's like in China, I would like to say it's like a Kung Fu or Tai Chi. It's like the dynamic keep moving.
It's the flow. Yeah.
Yeah, flow. Yeah, keep it flow.
So,
Press that, keep pulling down until you see the relative closer. What's the me? See down here. So very well, it's control.
So the point of this is to maintain control
Yeah.
of the tail end.
Yes, just not just very cool. Under, you go under.
So I put it.
Yeah, sometimes it's far away, it doesn't matter. You understand that, right? Go under and then you go under the pencil.
Always.
Yeah, you can raise it, and when you go under, you raise this one by the middle.
Oh, yes, hand raise. Okay.
When we go above, when we go over it, and press it down. When we go under, you raise it out.
So I'm catching it here. So as I
Then you use a needle holder to raise it. You can go a little bit close to the root of the short end so you can raise it up.
as I get there, I raise it up. But I'm raising it up too fast. So I'm not. I saw the angle. This is the angle that you create.
Now it is in now keep engaged, keep the short end and the needle holder engaged together. And then this is the this over press down and fold under. It's good. It's stand up. If you keep engaging, see, I
Oh,
just raise
yes,
it,
you move it, yeah,
raise it, and then I tap it from under.
move with the tail.
Yeah, so I this one is go over, and then I control it.
It's exactly like Tai Chi.
Yeah, so I go under, then I raise it. Yeah,
It's very good.
Yeah, I mean, this 4 words comparing to 200 words, it's very easy to understand where to go. We don't. Sometimes they will ask, "Oh, I don't know where's the loop, and then, but you just follow that and you already in the loop. You don't need to think about where's the loop.
And you don't think that's not been described?
No. Cannot be published. It's the method I developed.
Oh, wow.
It's a method from, this method is hard to teach. So every time I teach them and then ask them, okay, now what would you like to teach me if you are a teacher? And a few years ago, an ENT fellow, one day they come back, oh, if I got this method, I have one. And then he showed me very exciting. And then I asked him the same question. Think about that, and then he told me when he practiced, he keeps saying those 4 words over, under. That's because that's the perception by himself and easier for him to understand. And then since that I use this method, it looks like to me effective, efficient, also effective for the residents to understand. So at the beginning, I only teach the PGY5, PGY6 this method. Now the PGY1, they can learn this method. Partially is because of that teaching method. Because for me, it's also hard to go and only including this learning design. Yeah. And don't stay on this side, the short end, doing the short end. And one of the points doing the short end,
Or it's like that.
you like this one.
Yeah. So under full.
Pay attention to the long and including cycle. Yeah, go to the long end, the other side of this long. Yeah, you see it. Oh.
Towards me. Yeah. That's fine.
Go here, don't go. Yeah. That long and still going to the loop.
Yeah, why is that?
Second, you will figure out. Yeah, just go to the other side of the long, that's long, and long. Go out and then, the side and then can compensate. That's what it was you. Press the suture.
Let's give myself a little bit less.
That's the right way of holding the suture. So we have a little bit instrument here, and then also the suture. We can control the short and pattern.
So the tail tail wants to go back. That would be different. I want this to be fixed.
It's hard because the suture is still stiff. The
Yeah,
9 suture is still stiff. 11 is easier. 9 still jump away sometimes. If you jump away, just keep going.
So I want this to stay. Because I'm trying to
Monday left.
Yes.
trying to trap it in. There we go. See? That's what you were. You're trapping it in the.
Traveling it a little bit deeper.
Yeah.
And the eyes.
So when I come here, I hold it. So it wants to fold out. You need sufficient tension on there.
That normally also inside the I think the anesthesis is not a problem for you. It's great.
Just back up.
Get the chicken back on. Do you use large or medium?
Large bits. Yeah, that's most of it's good. How do you think we should develop something to test the patency? What do you think we should do? Do you think we should do something similar to a chicken thigh with the cannulas? Can we start on a nerve? Do a nerve repair?
Yeah, it's a nourishing.
Okay.
Where is
Second, this is there.
what do you think? Yeah, no? Yeah, so you can see the nerve. It's very interesting.
This is the epidural.
Right? You can see that's you see that there's something, some pattern in the nerves like that strip pattern. See? That's a little bit.
Striations.
Nerves as tension go away then.
I can see almost like the facets here, like longitudinal.
Just cut it. Okay. I cut it here. You will see there's two nerve artery, right?
Yeah.
So this is the two fascicle, two branch artery.
Yeah.
So it's like a sciatic nerve and divide to the fibular nerve and tibial nerve, peroneal nerve, and
Those are actually separate things.
yeah. So you can see the epineuron very clearly. See? By the movement of the vessel.
Yeah.
So what we want to do is only catch this epineuron. Don't catch the axon.
Yeah.
In a real life, when it's transect or injury, the axon will kind of come out. You kind of come out a lot. That's the problem. You come out like leaking out like a lot like this.
Yeah.
And then when you just kind of, if you just kind of roughly attach the adventitia, or I mean the epineuron, this one is kind of, it's like leaking out from the outside.
Yeah.
So actually at the beginning we can trim this one or trim this one a little bit. To try to hold it inside the neuron. Mostly the nerve it generates by himself. We just do something very minimum. We can do is just bring it together. Like this one, just squeeze out like this, don't catch the vessel, the nerve like that, like that. Yeah, every time we catch that rotation, only from that new like the something cloud study. Similar actions.
That allows it.
Yeah, now clean and this process the whole thing actually leaking out. Because it's leaking out, it will develop maybe a aroma or it will atrophy because it didn't go to a 10 day of traffic. So if the nerve is very small, if there's nothing for them to do, they will become a neuron or die in trophy. Okay, just try. Just pick up the 4 stage of each festival. And that's not some techniques. Same thing, you can put the 4 step inside the that's good. Yeah, 2 step. Now you try to reach out to this side and here this side. That's a real lesson. I learned from the real lesson. First stitch,
2 step.
I try to reach to the distal end and then a tear. And then I have to cut the proximal end and making it even shorter. So I never forgot.
So how do you know if you're in? Is this?
Then you mean how to line it up? That's the first one.
How to know if you're not in the? And there, can you grab?
So just see the movement. Just see the. That's good, right? You can see the. Usually the axon will fill up the neuron. You can like cut out at that. Don't cut it until like cut. I think about the nerve repair, the nerve tape.
Yeah.
Just rub around and it's so rough.
Yeah.
For application. And raise it up when we go, raise it up to catch from outside in. And do one more, go under. Raise it up, raise it up. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, go. Yeah, behind this. Normal. And now it's red. Let me show you. When it's red, it's really. Let go. Let go. When it's red, it's even better to do this format because
Sticks.
yeah, the tension, surface tension, and it catches.
Yeah.
Press down.
It's kind of sticky.
Yeah, and then when we go under, so we raise it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go over and then we press down and catch it. When we go under, raise it up. Raise it up and catch.
Yeah, the surface tension also.
Press down, catch. Like they say, it's from the original paper. It says raise, grab it from outside in. That's but I mean, or raise it up and then grab it from outside. Yeah, so the nerve repair. Firstly, we need to line up the nerve by sometimes there's a capillary on the vessel on the neuron, and then that's the way of lining up. And the second one is the fascicle. That's like at 3, and then you know the big one, smaller one, you line up them. That's
So do you start? So if I did started this one over here,
the same thing. Use a needle tip to go into I use 2-step, so you can you don't need to worry about the cosmos.
like time transfer this.
So you feel a lot of tension. Let go. Please show you how I do it.
So like this.
No, the full self did it clearly here. Let me show you how I do it.
Yeah.
There's some small detail if I didn't tell you, you know. You see it, but you didn't know what I actually did it for, why I did that. So actually it's from this side. And here we the same thing. We press down, go in this side, and we go into the middle. And then the gravity is kind of you can it's already falling down, you don't need the
Yeah.
falling. The same thing, press it down.
Yeah.
I don't think it's too much.
Trying to visualize it. I see the movement.
Yeah.
So,
Try to push it as far as you can. And here's the rest of my just two-step. Two-step. Try to reach out the right two-step and then use your left hand to help the pierce. instead of just try to use the needle to go through. Use other hand stuff. Too bad. The pie is too big. So half of that. So,
Still too big.
yeah, the middle is just catch a little bit. If it's too big, that's good. Not that it's not too much.
Oh, I did.
I mean, that's not, I mean, not asking too much. It's
Shred.
just cut something and it's kind of squeeze it out. That's it. No, you don't need to try when but you can check it from outside. Oh, that's one of those. Crazy. Idea is to raise short
Did I grab any axons there?
It doesn't matter. Maybe to grab a little bit doesn't matter. Just try as fast as you can. Very good job.
Trying to do it slower since.
If you want to do slow, start about, and then this is one of the small of the what to use. I think about using this like so when we go here, like slide down by this line, slide. And the second one is going to go across the place here. There rest in there. Specify. Yeah, you can somehow
Are you rotating your needle drivers when you do that?
Yeah, I hold my this one.
Oh, you hold it.
it doesn't matter, right? Sometimes you just hold like this way, so
Yeah.
yeah. Like this. But in Thai nuts, I usually
Flip it.
I flip it because you know what? Like when I need to go to the other side to pick up the suture, before I can touch the suture, this curve already hit on
Yeah,
the
it's
family
already
vessel.
yeah.
So if I'm holding this way, this curve will bypass the vessel. It's easier to pick up than the needle or the things holding down.
Line the needle with the push.
Just tear a little bit because and then you just need to keep it together.
So you hold it like this. So you go under.
Go towards the
You go under.
yeah.
Over. So you started. So it's like you start here.
Not here, Dean. Then we go above,
Oh.
yeah, behind that, yes. Holding it and then press down.
So when it goes under,
Mm.
it goes under. You're, so you almost want to like think about it like, okay, you're holding it.
It's not holding, just like slide and raise.
Yeah,
it.
sliding, but like you're providing. It's providing.
Like maybe going up, you use this triangle from here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
Oh,
this triangle,
yeah,
it's
it's the
behind
other one.
the suture.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you're just really just trapping it with.
Yeah,
I mean, you're just trapping it with friction.
yeah. Friction and there's tension, you just
Yeah.
loose one arm.
So you're just. Here you go. Here you go. I think we can definitely write that.
Yeah, that's very unique. Nobody has this method. And it's share from the random.
I think we.
Yeah, that's the note. Okay, and then we fix the same thing on this. You can try the backward first. I haven't tried the backward first to the nerve, so we don't need to flip the nerve. Yeah, you can try the backward first.
Start that one first.
Yeah, so we don't need to flip it.
Oh, like back wall.
Yeah, that one we do.
Is that enough?
That's still some things I do things.
You've never done the back wall or the.
Yeah, the nerve I usually just flip it. But I feel that one is also don't need to flip it. It's good. I mean, if you only have one person, it's hard.
Yeah, yeah.
At least the tail is starting in some muscle.
So this. It's like this.
I still can do it alone. Then this hand is also good. About press down. Press down. Nice. Either hand. And go. Yeah,
I feel like it's almost easier when it's.
This size easy. Like, I want you to see the pattern on the nerve. There's something like going like this direction. See,
Yeah.
there's also in here. There's something like that. So I don't know what I thought the nerve just looking like that. But you know what is that? Why it looks like that?
What is that?
Let me show you. Take a look at that. When I pull it, that's disappear.
Yeah.
And then release it, it come back. So actually, the axon under the micro CD, the axon is not straight. The
Oh.
axon is like this.
Oh, it's like folded, like an
Yeah.
accordion.
Yeah. That's why we stretch our arm, stretch our
And you
nerve.
don't like.
It has the capacity of didn't break the nerve, didn't damage the nerve.
That's incredible.
I saw it in the live CD imaging. When we extend the arm of the nerve,
What happens with the nerves?
it's getting straight. The axon getting straight by spring. That's why you can tolerate some of the tension.
So they asked me this a very similar question. So you know the umbilical arteries?
Mm.
You know why the umbilical arteries are so tortuous?
Yeah, I'm very cool. Yeah. What?
So the umbilical arteries are very tortuous, and it's to allow when someone's pregnant,
Yeah.
the umbilical arteries can stretch around the fetus or stretch around the uterus.
Yeah.
That was a question they asked me in the OR.
Mm.
And she was like, "You're the only med student that's ever gotten that question right."
Uh-huh. Because that it can kind of tolerate some stretch
Yeah.
for the baby when you playing with that drum roll. Just
Is that too much or
this time.
would you be happy if this was your nerve?
Hmm?
Would you be happy if this was your nerve? I don't know. I wouldn't be happy if it was mine.
And I usually like this. That sounds kind of when we swing approximated is
Yeah.
I see some. But the president of the World Society of Peripheral Nerve, he told me it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. The nurse is really smart. They can find their way to the other side. If they didn't go to the right way, they stop. Yeah, but I still feel like you need to trim a little bit, so should kind of mostly stay inside the neuron.
Oh yeah, because it's kind of like punching out.
But I just the nurse really kind of hard to take. But sometimes I see my teacher did that as process, I feel oh I can do it better.
Yeah,
No copy, right? But the outcome is good. The patient can recover and then the function come back. Sometimes you see, oh, I do a really thin nerve and the process,
you have to function.
the function is to then come back. We need to do a muscle stretch and stuff.
I like it. I feel like I have the when I do the when I like pronate the or reverse the needle driver. I feel like there's more control because then I can really like slide. Not that fun. But I really feel like I can understand the techniques here. By sliding it all.
Yeah.
Like the same with the over.
Yeah, nobody talk about like
I started here.
yeah, between the suture instrument, that's the very good spot the stop to control the suture.
After this nerve, do we have time to do something very small? Like an 11 or something?
Yeah.
Just to try it out.
Yeah.
Do we want to trim this? We should trim it just a little bit.
The 1 neurotel or A4A is not much different, just kind of application. Because you still can see a movement and the force still can link to the movement, provide support. When it's going to less than 0.5, that will be a big difference. We need to train a lot more and use some special skill.
Yeah.
And I sometimes this smaller 3 stitches here, just kind of approximate the area. You do the best and then let it go to the rest.
I like that. Did my best at practice this. So when you go from here, is this a roll motion for you? Like my
Yeah, this is okay. That's very simple.
supposed to fly away.
So now this is the ENT DPI 4 we used yesterday. This is the vessel we which can directly prepare for supermicro demonstration.
This is
This is not too small.
not too small. Are those too small?
No. We use another one. The Michael and I will demonstrate it for international congress in China. It's about 5.
Yeah. It's just an under here.
Yeah, that's what I
These are stitches, though. What is that?
Well, no, we liking some with bipolar some, so we prepare like the point forward and for demonstration.
What about this one?
That's
Might be this one. We like
yeah, don't go to try this one first.
okay.
The way is here. But that's the branch. This branch so just dissect this out and then use this.
So do you think a sub-I could reasonably do one of the nerve repairs?
It's still hard for them.
Yeah.
If no any basic skill, they just struggle. Even just pick up the needle. They will bend the needle again and again. And
So do you think it's would be good for like a paper or no?
it's good. We need to let them try the micro first and then do the nerve.
Yeah.
In the micro, we teach them 2 basic things. One is the move forward method, and then how to tie a knot. And also how to pick up a needle, then going the suture to pick up a needle. And then tie knot, we use that triggering method, passing the suture and then tie knots. So they don't need to struggle too much. I mean, turn the red, turn the treating, treating.
Shooting?
Yeah.
Should I stick with the 9 now?
This is the what size? That's good. We have stand got the suture spine. So we can use 10 or 11 or 5 11. $200.
Do I need the rainbow set, or can I do
Oh
it?
yeah, it's a rainbow sublimation. Just good for set. See that?
Oh,
See if we can put a clamp. Using a clamp is, oh, see, sometimes this clamp is too big. Life not use this.
it's gigantic.
Yeah, this clamp is designed to use on the stuff during the vessel, but you still can see it's pretty big. Without clamp, you can use a method like the backward first method. In this situation, we use the background like this triangle. So we want a bigger one, just pull it a little bit deeper. Sublimation. Once we can see aluminum, that means we can do micro. Sometimes at the very beginning, I tried super micro like LVA. My teacher asked me, "Oh, yeah, can you see aluminum?"
I don't know.
It's really hard to see aluminum at the very beginning. So we need to clean that location. This is just too big. We need to simplify.
I have a fine one on the side. Fine one.
This here is not still fine.
I remember you talking about in the book, Brandon Smith. I saw the photo that you drew out.
Mhm.
The photo, the image of like stripping the adventitia, like pulling it over.
Yeah,
I think it's in that book, yeah.
most of the textbook I is kind of talking about it.
So how can you cut it instead of just pulling it back? Like instead of just like pulling this back.
Yeah, mostly won't like that. No. Yeah. I mean, when we trimming this, we trim the t-shirt just like a couple millimeter away from the actual needle. Okay, we can zoom in a little bit. Like this one, we can go to 8 or 10 mil. So on the floor like this. See, like this squares one miracle.
Yeah.
Yeah. The same thing. You can do the back wall first. Okay.
Make it some focus here.
We're gonna try another rainbow forceps, see if that one will be better. Another rainbow forceps. This looks like it's not as this one is not very strong. Oh, actually yours is better. This one is fixed by nine. I mean that one is fixed by nine. That's nice.
Still trying to build it.
Small vessel, we need to use the needle a lot because the needle is the finest tool. By the forceps, the finest is like 0.05. The needle is very fine than that. So we need to use the needle. The forceps here, I mean, for the suture. The forceps here as a whole. The whole version. It is the thing.
I mean, for scissors.
That's one of the method we can use in the 1911 so we don't need to use scissors. But you need to have a two very good first step.
Yeah.
Nile is hard. Nile nylon is really hard to break. I just and even all that is this one. This one is also good. This one is oh, that's good.
So how many stitches per suture?
Let me show you. Yeah, demo first has some special.
Yeah.
On this side, the side away from you, like this side is just forehand. Away from me is like this side.
Yeah,
I just transfer it.
sure.
So sometimes it's hard to do forehand. And we use backhand. It's not this size. It's possible.
Yeah.
Sometimes we use a backhand. Here we come.
Okay,
Just try to use four stitch, okay?
four stitch, yeah.
One in here, one in here, and then okay. So there's very subtle move I'm going to use this. Right? When we pierce the vessel, remember there's still one press down. So the press down.
Yeah.
Down is like trying to kind of thinking about that. It's a hook. I mean, press down and then hook here. And when the vessel is really small, the needle tip is a little bit pointed up.
Yeah,
That can avoid me hitting the back one.
okay.
Does it make
So
sense?
you get one.
Right, if you hold it right straight,
Yeah,
sometimes we sing and then we catch the belt. Right,
Yeah.
come in and we catch the belt one.
Yeah.
But if we point it up a little bit, the needle tip naturally away from the belt one. Right,
yeah, so the curvature, yeah.
and so it will help in the middle.
So you get
So
one.
the same thing, you press down and move forward and catch it.
Okay,
On this side, we use the ruler, needle as a ruler and so this side is same thing. Press down. Down and put it up. And you can see the belt was still away from there.
Yeah.
This side. Just the needle as a flow and then go into the ruler. The rush. That's what we'll.
I mean, it's kind of this a similar technique as on the bigger one.
Yeah, exactly. Just to need a better control. It's good if you push yourself to the limit and then take some turns, and then when you go back to the smaller vessel, you feel. And when you go back to the big vessel, you feel it's easy. So and you can put one arm inside a wound. That's actually that is making it like isolated. Because we still can put arm inside. Inside this one very nicely. When it goes to like 0.4, it's hard to put the arms in this.
Which one do you put in? Do you want to put the arm closest to you?
Let's try this side first. This side first.
But you, this is considered too much.
Yeah, now you can hold this tail, so you can make the suture, holding the suture and then the needle stand.
It's always long tips and tricks.
Yeah.
So what happens if you lose the needle in like the space?
You mean the just didn't see the needle, cannot see the needle.
Yeah, you won't be able to find it, right?
So one way is we put it in the atrial fluid, the surgical fluid. Another way is we, as we still holding the suture, we won't lose the needle. Just holding the suture and then we check and remove that. Yeah, you can go on the put a forceps inside the lumen. Yeah, now the good thing is that the bigger vessel you can that's not the thickness. Yeah. Let me show you one cat.
Yeah.
I maybe like that. My thing about a pen, the pen we need to raise up and in the neck in the top, right? So two sides like a triangle.
Yeah.
Two sides. So now we raise it and then we can go in the side wall by. Yeah. Same thing, press down and then move forward.
Yeah.
Press down so we think we have the difference between the window TS point and the edge. The same thing on the window string.
So you use the
one arm and then raise it.
you use the far arms to do this. I was doing the close one and I was running out of space. So you do the far one.
Yeah. See which side if this side I use this arm, if this side I use this.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to figure out.
Yeah, sometimes when I think of the comparing the teaching and serving.
Yeah.
In the survey, we just naturally use the way we develop and already do a good method.
Yeah.
Naturally go to the right way. We don't understand why and we don't know step what is the difference compared to the student. And in teaching, we need to figure out why it's different. What caused the difference?
Well, true mastery, I mean, only comes with when you're able to teach it.
Yeah, you need to understand what caused the problem and how to adjust, solve that problem for the student. Yeah, first stitch.
I was teaching suturing this week. And it was like some other med students. This one girl said she's like, I have a tremor.
Yeah, all this side. So that's what I mean. Yeah, and then
And she was like, I was like, well, I said, you think you have a tremor, you know, even the people that don't think they have a tremor, you put them under, 10x magnification, and everyone has a tremor.
the tremor is from to me there are two
Yeah.
part. One is either you're not trained enough. The second part is when you're well trained, even there's some tremor, you still can go with the tremor. The second thing is the mental, like your anxiety, nervous.
Yeah.
You work with a new teacher and you want to show your best. That's the worst scenario.
That's the worst scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when a few years ago, I've been doing a monkey surgery, and then Sam come in.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, and then I, you know,
It's like you forget how to do
yeah,
it.
you want to show your best, right? And then Sam, I feel and then I can see my hands still shaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I know it's not normal. And then I just turn around and my room's not okay. It just. Then I try to do something else and come again. Yeah, when you train, you can control that. But now if you work with a new teacher, you won't show your real skill, real talent.
They know that. So when you get to this, I mean,
Now that's two stage. You use open loop. That's the best way to use that scenario to use the open loop. Because that's when we close to one stitch and tie a knot, the space for the last stitch will be really small. We cannot see it.
so it's far from. You said vessel, needle, arm.
Now it's right in the middle is harder to the second one.
Oh, is it that? Okay.
Yeah.
We can open.
Yeah, let me see. Let me show you the like this one. We need to have that before we just this week.
Yeah.
Like if we want to put two.
Well,
Like this artery, it should put two.
yeah.
But one is not definitely not enough. Then maybe we when we put one here, we end up with to put two more.
Yeah.
So if we even put two, that's good enough. So have a plan before we start. One, two, and one, two.
Okay.
So usually open loop we start away from us and then go from us.
Yeah.
The same thing. I press down. So we want to test. Are we pulling it away? The will stay there.
Yeah.
That means we didn't hit the valve. So we need to make sure every step is 100%. No error, no mistake. I can guarantee the high successful rate. Anytime when you guess, most of the chance you guess wrong. I see.
Yeah.
When the cost of guessing is really big. Like you guess and then you have to do the whole analysis. Or you guess and then you have to take the flat back. And
Can I try the backhand on this one?
yeah, on that, and then second one is same thing. Yeah, press down is a very good strategy. I was in the room, that was. Good, 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 yeah, it's the first time I really things you never know and do this one doing the rest. This tech, it's before your 60, before you graduate from residence to the room is more advanced.
You know, I was, when we were sitting in here with one of the other residents,
Um,
who said, you know, oh, it's like 40 hours.
Now you read about it.
I did,
Then you can pull the vessel away and see it. And anything by
it's like my turn.
don't take it from me now. It's there.
Sit, takes 40 hours under the microscope.
Mm.
It's like, you know, if I don't have 40 hours by the time it's the end of this year, it's maybe I'm higher.
Where's the roots on your side? Let's tiny minutes.
It's actually the first time I'm on a chicken diet too. Terrible. I feel like, I mean, to make this one feel better, like starting from here. It's like,
You can do it better if you use the needle holder to control the select touch of engage. You can trap the short end a little bit inside of them. That's all you do later. and something a little bit different before you really talk. I mean, it's really before you bring it a little bit inside the room, like home. And then when you press down your forceps already, the suture already inside your forceps already, just grab it, whatever. And here when for under also, and three, don't let it go to steering outside the root. You can trap it a little bit inside the root. Then raise it.
I gotta work on making it look smooth.
It's hard.
Yeah.
You know, in the video I make it online. Also, we editing it and try and then use the best. It's not always. Okay, now we can test it. Oh, great. See,
Working?
yeah. Air bubbles. No leaking. That's a leaking from that small branch.
Oh, here.
No, the first, the
If I
branch
hold,
just
if I hold it here.
branch from, you see that's a tiny hole.
Oh.
So you can let's tie a line. First, it's yeah, I think it's. Where is it? Yeah, keep it on. That's the dab is minimum. Okay, let's produce it again. That's the best one. Because the distal is kind of that end, so cannot flow through there too much. But we can see the vessel get inflated very well.
Yeah.
Even the distal is like airtight, only water leaking of food. Good. Yeah, good.
Better than estimates.
Yeah, you. Yeah, it's incredible. Your first try, and then you try 1 minute of that. Yeah. 1 minute of that's only like you did the distal from drill implantation.
Yeah.
Usually they just do it, you know, do I mean, do it away. You don't do the implantation. Let me make you something. Make you a memorable coupon or something. It's your first year on Weifeng. You use someone IO, I thought you just kind of check.
We're still having them. Oh, they're still. Put it in my office.
Yeah, I have an idea. It's like we keep all this package and then see how many we use finally. I mean, it's like your bank account.
Yeah.
If you use more, your bank account have more. Right?
That's incredibly. I see what you mean when you're like, you know, if you start with something this small, you lose. You can get frustrated. Probably could throw one more back to it.
Yeah, mostly we want the student or resident they have fun at the beginning. So they
It's gonna need
it's still young.
tape.
Yeah, it's still
Let me
young.
get a piece of tape.
Yeah, the tape is like we don't want to scare them away. Yeah, that package change. This one.
Oh.
Remember I made this one for the sub-eye? One of the sub-eye on McKenna, when McKenna was here, I didn't give them the needle, but I just signed something on the package.
Yeah.
They still keep it. And now I know, oh, we can put the needle there and then kind of tape it. Because the needle, you won't see the needle until you go to the OR.
Awesome.
Yeah. You can make it as a bookmark. Or you can make a punch and correct it for a while.
Yeah, so when I'm a super microsurgeon.
Yeah, do you have the nile? You can put the nile here also.
I know I put it back. I've done a bunch with the 9-0.
Yeah, you can make a nile and then you can use it to teach the student like this is the suture and that's the real needle. Oh, let's wrap up.
Yeah.
Oh, go to the use the phone only. Yeah. Hello everyone. Yeah, great. So we have I spent like about 2 hours. Yeah, we always say that we didn't feel that's 2 hours.
Yeah.
Just feel like 45 minutes.
Super quick.
And you know, this why I set it up is treated as 2 hours.
Yeah.
2 hours is kind of a micro part for the one finger replantation.
Really?
And one finger replantation in my mind, I feel happy. That's yeah, because one fix the ball, fix the end, and then 2 hours, yeah, finger come back.
Yeah.
But why I don't want to make it like longer because when I do 2 finger replantation, I need to sit there for 5 hours. Like including the bone and tendon.
Yeah.
You usually like at least 5 hours.
Oh my.
It's pretty long.
That's a long.
Yeah. But the good thing is I don't need to take care of the other emergency case. I just sit there.
You just sit there and focus.
Yeah. And my colleague will take care of the other case. That's something good. And 3 finger replantation, that's kind of like 8-9 hours.
That's all day.
Yeah. And 5 finger replantation usually is like 12 hours. So I've done twice. Yeah. One is from noon and then until midnight and done. And another one is even worse. It's from midnight and then I work until the next day 1 p.m.
Like a full 36
Yeah,
hours.
and then my assistant changed twice, 2 person. and I keep going for 5 finger. Wow. Yeah. So one finger is very heavy.
Yeah, one finger is definitely this.
Yeah. If there's enough time, you practice enough and learn enough things, but you won't get tired at point.
Yeah,
It's good training for your persistence for microsurgery.
I
Yeah.
think we can definitely. The nerve was a good thing,
Mm.
you know, and then some trying my hands out. It's super micro. You know, 1 millimeter is very small,
Yeah,
but I think
incredible. Yeah,
millimeter.
yeah,
So it's gonna be okay. You know, this is easy.
yeah. That's the same thing for me.
Yeah,
After I try, after I try super micro and then I go back to like finger something, I feel pretty relaxed.
yeah.
Um,
But I think the living, or at least the chicken model, from like, I feel like I need to get more reps in with,
Yeah.
you know, the steps of trimming the adventitia,
Yeah.
dissecting out the vessel.
Yeah,
Those are very important steps. So I think I might do more chicken thigh.
yeah. Yeah, so the training is like repetition.
Yeah.
Repetition. When you train up, is kind of your muscle. Yeah. So today we do to learn osmosis and then 1 minute vessel, and we talk about the airborne method. Is a lot of small detail, and then we want to share our method to everyone. And also the second one is the super microsurgery. When we stitch the vessel, we use a very special, is method, stitching method. We mainly like move forward method. So it can make, we use a lot of our left hand help to make the right hand easier to finish the stitching. That's the point. Yeah, so
Very good. Very rewarding 2.5 hours.
yeah. Okay, wait, if you want to know more, can go back to the video and see, go over the video. Please like and subscribe and share. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, turn off the